Christians often wonder, is it good to read the Apocrypha? Yes, absolutely it is. In fact, very often the popular Jewish literature of the first century, like the Apocrypha or some of the other Jewish writings, will help us to better understand the New Testament. And here's a great example of that. So in Bible in the 1 Year, we're starting Hebrews today. And Hebrews 1, in those opening verses, we have a description of the Son of God. And this description overlaps something that is described in the Wisdom of Solomon, which is one of the books of the Apocrypha. So the author of Hebrews says that the Son of God is the apaugasma. That's the Greek word that means the radiance, the effulgence of the glory of God. Now, that same Greek word also occurs in Wisdom of Solomon 7:26, where wisdom is being described. Now, remember in the Old Testament, wisdom is often personified. So personified wisdom here in this passage from the Apocrypha is the apaugasma, same Greek word, of the eternal light. So there's an overlap between how wisdom personified is described and how the Son of God is described by the author of Hebrews. And that's just one example that we could multiply many times over of how knowledge of this other Jewish literature of the time helps us to frame the discussion of what is being taught in the New Testament, here specifically about who the Son of God is as the radiance of the glory of God.